Today is a thrift haul. Everything in these bags, these big bags, cost me $2 a piece, which is epic. I can't really find a deal this good often because bins prices have gone up, thrift store prices have gone up at all of my thrift stores. And so the fact that Goodwill in Southern California still has $2 color tag sales each week, and occasionally Salvation Army also has some $2 sales. It's great if I can pick some stuff up at those sales and bring down my cost of goods per item. Also pick up some bread and butter and stuff that I know historically has sold for me. So I have 75% of this is from my last thrift haul, the best thrift haul I've ever had. That I did happen to go on a $2 day at Goodwill and was able to get quite a few $2 items, which was fantastic. My last thrift haul was all the stuff I paid full price for. This is all the stuff that I paid $2 a piece for. My mom also went to a Salvation Army $2 sale for me about a month ago, and I couldn't go, so she picked up a few things. I'm gonna show you those as well. And yeah, let's buckle up and just jump right in. I don't know, that wasn't the right expression. All right, first up is the most adorable little hot pepper skirt. It's got the hot pepper print, fun little summer item. It's by Farm Rio. It is a size extra small, but some of the comps for these are right around $50. So it would be fantastic if I could get about $50 for this, especially considering the price of each item here. This is a linen blend, so it kind of has more of a muted tone to it, but quite a few of these have sold. Farm Rio comps have been more mixed since they're more in Nordstrom Racks now and TJ Maxx's, and they're more in discount stores. So I've definitely seen the value go down. However, they still do have decent comps, and I'm still happy to find it when I do see the tags. So that's first up. All of these first ones are from the Goodwill that I went to. I have a couple of dresses that are Aritzia. Aritzia is a nice little bread and butter brand for me. They have a number of different lines within their brand. Babaton is one of them. Wilfred is one of them. And some things by Aritzia do fairly well. Some are more in that bread and butter price point for me, right around that 25 sale price. So this first one is a shirt dress. And I did find the name. They have it in different colors. It's a popular style, 3/4 length sleeves. It's got this little drawstring at the waist. And I will write the name of this style on the screen. But a lot of the comps for this exact style were right around the 30 to 40 price point, which I think is pretty decent, especially if you can get something, you know, with low cost of goods. So this is Babaton size small. Really happy about that. And this Wilfred one, I actually have two of the same dress. I decided to grab them. Wilfred definitely has gone down in comps for me and doesn't sell as quickly for me as it once did. There are still some great pieces by this line, but I wouldn't pay up for definitely this one. And I did find this where I thought, okay, it's two listings in one. It's the same size, same style of dress. This is a cute little sleeveless black dress, but what makes it a little fun is on the back, there's an exposed zipper, and the way you unzip it, there's like a string attached. So it kind of has this like little bit of accent, very subtle accent over the zipper. When you unzip it, it's got the little string. Anyways, very subtle little detail, but I thought it was pretty cute for a little black dress. This does have pockets. It's lined. It's a great little staple, can be dressed up or down. And, you know, again, $2 a piece, but one listing for the two because they're identical. I decided it was worth picking up. So the comps for this are right around 25 to 30. But still happy with that considering after fees, what I would actually make from it. All right, I have a couple athletic wear tops. This is a Lululemon camo. So here is the logo. And Lululemon, I don't pay up for most pieces. I don't even pay full thrift store prices for most pieces. But if it's $2 and I think I might be able to get maybe $20, I'm probably going to pick it up just because, you know, there is still a market for it. There is still an audience that is constantly looking for things on the resale market by this brand. So this doesn't have a size tag. I couldn't find one. It fit great on the size 6 mannequin, so I think it's approximately a size 6. And I found the exact style of tank, which always makes it easy to search. So again, if I could get about 20 bucks for that, that would be great. This is a Free People Movement tank, and just, it's been sitting for a couple weeks in a bag, but so it's a little wrinkled, but it's a nice little racer back. It's got, you know, a little bit see-through. I like the little gray accents, but Free People Movement, certain pieces can do fairly well, but most of them are that 20 to 25 range for most pieces I find. This is a size medium. I really like the blush pink color, and I thought it was pretty cute for spring, summer coming up. And I don't know if I said, probably about $20 for that as well. All right, this is a COS dress. I like picking up COS. I think some people call it COS. You can leave me below if you think it's COS or COS. I've always said COS. It's an H&M brand in the H&M family, but it's one of their higher end. It's not high end by any means, but it's a little bit more expensive than just basic H&M. But this is just a midi black dress. It does have some ruching on the sides, kind of pulls in the waist, is a little bit flattering. It doesn't have any like dominant features. It's got a zipper that's kind of hidden, but COS does pretty well for me with the basics. So this is a size extra small. You know, if I could get about 30 to 35 for that, that would be great. Here's an adorable pair of linen shorts by Madewell. Summer is right around the corner for a lot of people, and Madewell shorts don't get a huge dollar amount for me, but I do like having a variety of seasons in my closet, and I definitely pick up less and less summer stuff. Even though I feel like I find a lot of summer stuff in LA, it's not what gets me excited. But in this case, when it's $2 and it's a good size, it's a size 10, great material with linen. It had the little tie belt included. I decided to grab it. This is probably going to be in the 20 to 25 range as far as sale price. And before I go on to the rest of the items here, I did have 4 items that's already sold. 3 of them I shipped out yesterday. 1 of them I'm going to ship out tomorrow, so it should be in this pile somewhere. But I'm really happy because I've already made my money back on this haul in less than a week, which is great. I love to see it. Everything else will be, after fees, will be straight profit. So I'm just going to pop up a picture and show you. So the first item was a Citron Santa Monica velvet, like a chartreuse colored velvet button front shirt. Now this was flawed. One of the buttons at the very bottom was broken. I noted that. I also said someone could take the top button and move that down if they wanted. There was no spare button included, but that actually had like 8 watchers in a matter of a week. So someone ended up buying it full price at $39. I probably would have priced it at about $49 if it hadn't had that broken button, but really happy with a full price sale, especially with the broken button. Citron Santa Monica can do fairly well with me. This was a size large, and I think it looked great on the size 6 mannequin. All right, next up was a Desigual New with Tags shirt, tunic shirt. This was size large, and it sold for full price of $49. Both of those sold on eBay, and that didn't seem to have any flaws. Very thin, lightweight. I feel like I've sold quite a few of those kind of similar tops from this brand, but it's a Spanish brand that I've done fairly well with. And again, you know, selling $39 or $49, if I paid $2, I think that's a really phenomenal return and a quick flip. All right, next up on eBay, or no, on Poshmark, I sold a soft surroundings. This was a buffalo check tunic, very soft kind of flannel material. This was a size 1X, and I was a little nervous because we're kind of getting closer out of winter, and so I was kind of thinking, oh, this might sit for a bit. It actually sold very quickly. I had listed a little bit higher. I have automatic offers that are sent out on Poshmark, and it got down to $29. Someone accepted my offer, and I'm really happy with that quick flip, especially because I was a little nervous of it being kind of a winter looking item at the end of winter. I do have one more sale in here, and I'll get to that in a second, but I didn't want to forget those. So next up, I have 2 velvet J. Jill tops, and they are the same size. They're 2X, same style. One is black, one is kind of a wine shade. So velvet just has an audience. And yes, this screams more winter, but great size, great basic. It's not a tunic length. It's just kind of a standard length, but those both seem to be in good condition. And if I could get about 25 for each of these, that would be, I think, a great flip. So, you know, I could buy something for $8 on average at the thrift store and sell it for $35. Or I can maybe pay $2 for something and sell it for $25. And after fees and all the cost of goods, it still kind of breaks down to the same profit. So I really enjoy picking up certain things at a lower price point if I can get that 20 to 25 mark. All right, I have lots more good stuff, but before I get to the rest of the stuff, I did just want to take a quick pause for the sponsor of today's video, which is Helix Mattress. So I'm back in my bedroom, and I'm here to tell you all about my absolute favorite place in my house, which is my bedroom. And it's all because of this comfortable mattress, which is by Helix Mattress. And I know I've shared them before, but I just want to give you a few more details in case you've forgotten of why I love this so much. If you aren't familiar with Helix Sleep, they offer premium mattresses customized to fit your needs, conveniently shipped to your door. They have an awesome sleep quiz that can help you find your perfect mattress. And just to show you a little bit about the sleep quiz, it was designed because everybody's different, and Helix knows that. So they made a sleep quiz that matches your unique body type and sleep preferences to find the mattress that's perfect for you. I took the quiz and was matched with the Helix Dawn Luxe mattress because I'm a stomach sleeper, and this firm mattress was supposed to be a good match for me. And honestly, I'm shocked that it is that perfect for me because I've always had a bad back from a previous car accident. I've always been uncomfortable with back pain every morning until I got this mattress. And it makes me wake up every day with no back pain, which is the first time that's happened in my adult life. And I was actually really nervous about having a firm mattress because I thought it would be uncomfortable, but it's actually very comfortable to sleep on and lounge around on. And it's my favorite room in the house for sure. Helix delivered this mattress right to my door with free shipping in the US. The mattress came rolled up in a box, and I set it up all by myself, which was super easy, and I was surprised because it was kind of a big box, but I did it. And one thing I really like about Helix is that they have a 100-night sleep trial to test the mattress out so that you can ensure that you love it as well. Helix mattresses include a 10-year warranty, and they offer financing options and flexible payment plans. Also, I have the Glaciotex cooling cover because I'm a hot sleeper, and I can definitely tell that it keeps things a little cooler, especially on warm days. I love my Helix mattress, and I think you would too. When you're ready to try Helix, you can visit helixsleep.com/COMMONTAGS to get 20% off your Helix mattress, plus 2 free pillows. Also, I've had a couple comments from other viewers that have told me that they also have and love the Helix mattress. So I know I'm not alone in loving this so much. And side note, Robert has also raved about this mattress, and he agrees that it is so much better than his. So thank you, Helix Mattress, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the haul. All right, back to the thrift haul. Okay, so this actually has a little tie somewhere, and I'm not sure where it's at. But this, I found 2 items. I actually found, I think, 3 or 4 items this same day, and I only picked up 2 of them, which I'll get to the other one in a second. This is Malia Mills. I've sold this brand once before, and it's a fairly pricey brand, not high-end, but definitely not low-end. This is just a little button front shirt. I believe this is a viscose, and there is a little tie, which of course I have it somewhere in here, but it's a little tie around the neck. So it can easily, on the back of the neck, there is a place for you to put the little tie through to kind of keep it secure, but you can wear it with it or without, which I love that versatility because, you know, maybe you want it one day and you want a different look the next day, but this is a great little basic. Comps for this brand are fairly mixed, but enough of them are 30 plus, 30 to 50, that I'm still happy to pick it up. So this is a size 6 Malia Mills, and so hopefully I can get about 25 to 30 for that one. Hopefully about 30. This one, I was excited. It's a new brand to me, and some of the stuff can do fairly well. This has quite a few watchers, but no offers yet. So this, I liked the style of it. So I was immediately drawn to the style. It kind of has a lag-in look, art to wear vibe to it. It's got this little side pocket that's kind of draped. It has this little piece right here that's kind of covering some of the buttons. Fun print. So it's Crea Concept, C-R-E-A Concept. And surprisingly, some of the comps for these can be 50 plus and some can be 20. So it was really hit or miss on comps, but based off of this style, I did price a little bit higher. I want to say I priced this at like 59 or 69, somewhere around there. And I am hoping for right around that 50 mark, I believe. Some of the stuff I listed in the last couple weeks, so I can't remember exactly how I priced it, but I'm expecting about 20 to 30% off my asking price for most of this stuff, unless it sits for a while. I know I've said that a million times, but that's kind of how it rolls. So really happy that I could find a new brand and for $2. I'm sure if anyone's doing a drinking game, how many times I'm going to say this was $2, you will not be able to make it through the end of the video. But I'm just emphasizing that a lot of this stuff I would not pay full price at the thrift store, but at this price point, I think they were really great pickups. All right, Sundance, one of my favorite little bread and butters. Some of the stuff can do fairly well with Sundance. I have sold a couple pieces for close to 50 a piece, but most of the stuff sells between 25 to 35 for me. This is an adorable little boho blouse. Absolutely love this. Just all the little accents and the simplicity of it. Size small, comps for this are right around 30, 35, I believe. So happy with that pickup. This Free People sweater, it has some light pilling on it, but it's just the standard Free People metal tag, if you can see with the light. It's a size medium. I like it because it has a hood. I do like hooded cardigans and sweaters. I do like the color scheme on this, and it's a cardigan, but it just has these two buttons right here. So it's kind of open, or it can be worn open. I also like on the back that it has this little accent. Now I believe you could probably take this off. I'm actually not sure. Maybe it's sewn on, but I do like just that little accent on the back, center of the back. But there is some light pilling, a couple loose strings. I just noted it. It's, you know, a wool blend. It has that kind of material, but I think it's still an adorable piece, a great color scheme, perfect for fall. So this might sit for a little bit, but you know, if I could get about 25 to 30 for that, I would be very happy. All right, here are two similar, same size, same brand, similar style, little crop top tank bras by Girlfriend Collective. So these are both size extra small. This is more of a higher neckline, but a racer back. And then this one is a little bit lower cut, more of a rounded neckline, also racer back, same size. So both of these I'm hoping for somewhere, you know, around $18 probably, $15 to $20, somewhere in that range. But happy because they were really in good condition. I picked up this brand once before, and I couldn't remember when I was there. Was that a good one? But I'm glad I picked this up. It's Elaine Kim. Hopefully it's popping up with the light. So Elaine Kim has a series of pants, and I will write the style name on the screen because some of them are selling $50 to $60 because it has this technology of very stretchy, very comfortable, but kind of career focused pants. This has a little bit of a crop. I think they call it a crop flare, but it's not very flared. It's, you know, more of like a boot cut, but it's got this little leather accent. It is leather. It's got a lot of stretch. It is a size medium. And this style, I was really pleasantly surprised, does fairly well. Like I said, I think a lot of the comps were somewhere between 40 and 60. So I think I'm hoping for about 40 to 50 for this, which is great. It's a great basic, little accent of that leather trim, and I will be able to try that brand again. Some of my favorites are at the bottom, which I'm like just now spotting because that was the stuff I photographed first. This one I absolutely love. I love the color. It's J. Jill. It's a great size. It's a 2X. I definitely picked up quite a few J. Jill 2X. So whoever donated this to this store, thank you so much. This is a little dress. It's got little buttons on one shoulder area. It has, I believe it has pockets right here, and it's just a relaxed fit. Love the mustard color and just a really comfortable vibe. I see a really trendy looking woman wearing this with maybe some Birkenstocks or, you know, cute little leather bag and going out for the day, maybe a cute little hat. I don't know. Anyways, really like the color. I'm partial to a mustard yellow, and the size is great. And this is just a brand that I have been fairly consistent with. So I think that one will do fairly well. I did price up on that one because I did find one sold for right around $50. So I'm pretty sure I priced this at $59 or $69. And it did retail for about $100. So if I could get around $50, I would be thrilled. Here is another J. Jill. This is also the 2X size. This is the Wherever collection. I believe the Wherever collection is like an easy travel, no wrinkle collection. I'm pretty sure, you know how a lot of those brands have those, which is great. This is a really nice little black and white print. It's got a floral design, floral and stripe design, short sleeve, probably just past the knee on most women as far as length, but comfortable, casual, and again, really love the bread and butter vibe. That one I think I priced probably right around 40. I'm expecting around 30 for that. This is an adorable tank by Equipment Femme. It's a silk floral blue and white tank. This is a size medium. It fit great on the size 6 mannequin. Equipment Femme used to do better for me. I say this all the time. These days, like this one, probably I'm expecting about 25. Although I did find a couple comps that I think were like 30, 35. So if I could get a little bit more than 25, that would be great. But I do love this brand. They have a lot of basics, classics, and I don't think I've ever sold a tank by them. So that'll be a first, but it is their typical or more common silk. Not everything they do is silk, but a lot of their pieces are silk. So that's great. Another summer item that I'm just happy when I can find some summer pieces that I'm excited about. All right, this is the fourth item that has sold from me from this this day. And I have more than tripled my money on the last video, which was this same thrift trip. And then, like I said, I've already made my money back on these items, more than my money back. So this is a Spanx 1X. This sold this morning for full price. It sold for $44. And I've sold this exact top twice before. So I knew the style. I knew it did well for me before. It sold quickly. But it's just a black, relaxed fit. It's kind of a heavier t-shirt, but not quite sweatshirt material. But it's got this very subtle line down the front and then around the waist. A great basic. And like I said, it did well for me before, and I will pop up the name if I can remember, because definitely if you see this style, I would say give it a shot, because $44 I think is a great return in a week. All right, here is the other Malia Mills item. This one is still on their website in different colors, but this dress is absolutely adorable. It retailed for close to $500. And I think I did find one that sold for around $100. And I think there's a couple listed. Anyways, it's a halter dress with a pretty low back and a tie. There's a tie around the center of the back, and then this part right here that goes around kind of drops pretty low. But the stock photos are adorable. If I can remember, I'll put up a stock photo so you can just see how it looks on the model. It's a midi length. It's a little bit of a high-low on the bottom of it, and it's just this beautiful shade of green. This one I believe is also this is a size 4. The last one was the other one from this brand in here was a size 6, but this is also more of a relaxed fit. So whoever donated a couple of these, I think I passed on a couple of like plain black pants from this brand that day. I was more excited about like picking up some color, and the maroon top and then this green dress I was pretty happy to pick up. So we'll see how they do. I think I started that one at around 100. So if I could get around 70, 75, that would be great. And it's a really cute style. And again, it cost me $2. So really happy about that. Ironically, when I went to list this item, I had sold a James Purse set of joggers the same day from a previous haul. And those sold for like $60 or $70. and they probably took a couple months to sell. So James Purse, if you're not familiar with it, pretty expensive basics line or brand. And they do have vanity sizing. So while this says 1, that actually translates to a small. I think it's 0 through 5 that they have, or that's the sizing that I've seen. So I like picking up James Purse. A lot of thrift stores don't mark them up near me. And this is just a really nice pair of, it's not quite joggers, but they're tapered and comfort. So I priced these a little bit lower because in this green shade, some of the comps were a little bit less than the last pair I sold. So I think I started this right around 50, but if I could get about 35, 40 for this, that would be great. And love picking up those brands that just have historically done well for me. All right. This is a pair of men's shorts by Scotch and Soda. Scotch and Soda, hit or miss for me, for both women and men. Some pieces have done well, sold quickly. Some pieces sit, and I probably shouldn't pick them up. I am going to be fully transparent. I don't think I'm the best at this brand. I don't think I've pinpointed what does well. Now I can look at sell-through rate and, really try and narrow it down, do Google Lens search for some of these things. I did find these shorts, and I think a lot of the comps for these were right around 30, 35. So I think this was a pretty good pickup. Again, it's a summer item. What size was this? This was a size 34. But yeah, great basic. And this is a pretty pricey brand. I mean, it's not high-end designer, but it's not cheap. Here is another J. Jill 2X. So like I said, I found quite a bit 2X J. Jill. This is a black knit top. It's kind of got that like half sleeve, a little bit longer than a short sleeve length, but not quite 3/4 length sleeves. But this is a great basic. This one's probably going to be, 20 to 25, hopefully about 25 for this. But again, really happy to find some bread and butter from a brand I like to pick up, especially at a good size. Here is a Soft Surroundings 1X. And I found this style name. It's got this beautiful embroidery, very subtle stripe, and it's button front all the way down. So Soft Surroundings, another bread and butter for me. I am a little bit pickier these days with Soft Surroundings. If it's super basic, I probably will pass on it. But if it's got like a little bit of boho flair, or like this one has embroidery, it just feels like it's got a lot of special touches to it. It's for a basic item. So really happy with this, probably in the 25 to 30 range for that as far as comps. Here is a Spiritual Gangster. This is a V-neck lightweight sweatshirt. It's got the stripes on the bottom, and then on the back it has "In Love We Trust," and then underneath it says Spiritual Gangster. Great size with a size large. It also has this little heart on the front. Now this one I didn't realize when I picked it up, and I did wash it and try to get the stains out. There are just some, I don't know if it's going to pick up, but there's some spots on the white stripes, like stain. Food probably. So I think it was just on the one side. I noted it. It's still a good condition sweatshirt, and it's a cute style. It's not my style, or I would keep it just because it is pretty cute, but I have done fairly well with this brand. It's another bread and butter for me. With that one, I'm expecting, even with the flaw, hopefully around 25 for that. If it wasn't flawed, maybe 30, 35, but sometimes you don't catch all the flaws, and that's okay. I just try and disclose them, and hopefully people read my descriptions. All right, this is a brand that I've sold a couple times. I still have some stuff listed, so clearly I probably overpriced them. But the first couple items I sold from this brand did sell for over $100. So it has done well for me. It's called 100% Lino, like linen, 100% Lino. And I managed to get this on the mannequin. It does have a side zip, does have a little bit of stretch, not too much, but it's a midi length white blouse, white dress. Maybe I'll pop up a picture because it'll just be easier to see it there. But this, I believe, was a size 6, size 42, which I believe, according to their size chart, translated to a 6 approximately. But I think I started this right around 89 or 99, and I am hoping for, 70-ish for that, I believe. So it's a good brand. I probably need to mark down my other couple dresses, but they have had interest. They have had likes and stuff. So I know people know the brand. But yeah. All right, here's a men's linen short sleeve button front shirt by Jack Spade, which was Kate Spade's husband's line. The line does not do particularly well for me. However, this is an XXL. It's linen. It's short sleeve, so it's great for summer. And it's just a really nice stripe. This is just, I think, a really great style for men. So I picked this up. I am hoping for about $20, $25, I believe, for sale price for this. And yeah, but that brand in general, I have passed on quite a few times if it's just a little too basic, because it's not the quickest mover for me. And I just want to be fully transparent. Most of this stuff, you know, it's all about how much you pay for it and, you know, what your comfort level is. All right, this is a pair of men's shorts by a brand I've sold once or twice before. So men's kind of chino shorts. The indicator is this little logo right here that says 10, but then right here you see a little tree. So that's the name of the brand, is 10 Tree. On the inside, I don't know if it says it anywhere. It doesn't say it, but I'm pretty sure it's spelled out TNTREE. And size 33 men's little chino shorts. I think the comps for these were right around 25, maybe 30 for these. But the women's shorts I sold, or the women's item that I sold, or items, I think it sold pretty quick. Not for a huge amount of money, but you know, I thought it was a decent pickup at the time. So we'll give it a shot again and see if it does well. All right, this is a linen top, and for some reason, I felt like I had looked this up at one point, and then I threw it in my basket and I forgot to look it up again this time. Now, this is probably going to be in the 25 price point, and for some reason, I thought it was going to do a little bit better. However, I really like the style. So it's called Pure Venice. One thing I think is weird, and I think this was how it was the last item I picked up, was they have the material tag on the outside. Like, this is the back of the shirt, and it has the material right there. So, I mean, maybe people are fine with that. Maybe that's the vibe. Anyways, this is kind of a unique shirt. I like how it's kind of got this high-low front. It's also kind of a little bit gathered right here. It's when it's steamed up and on my mannequin, which maybe I'll just pop up a picture to be easier. I thought it looked pretty cute and kind of unique, a little bit of a lag and look vibe. And then it also had these little ties on the sleeves. So again, I think this is in the 25 price point. Maybe I could get a little bit more because it's a unique style, but again, not a brand I would probably pay up for, but for $2, I think it was a good pickup. All right, this little Free People dress I thought was pretty cute, and it's a size large, and some of the comps were right around 25. So 25, 30 for this style. Now this is more of like a little stretch bodycon style dress, but the shade is adorable. I think it's a really great layering piece. It has this little slit right here. Again, I'll just put up a little picture to make it easier, but it's Intimately Free by Free People, size large, and I thought it was a cute style. Lots of stretch, comfortable, and a great basic color. Here's that tie that was part of that one top, the Malia Mills top. So again, this can go on or off, and I like that versatility. Here's a pair of men's Lululemon shorts. These are a little bit of an older style. Typically, if I see this wet, dry, warm, I think they've got a couple different ones. But typically when I see this kind of tag in a Lululemon item, it's usually an older style. But these still are in good condition. They're gray, they're men's. And here's the little logo on the back. So I still picked them up. I'm still hoping for about 25 for these, and another summer item to add to the mix so I can have some sales this summer, hopefully. Summer's always slower for me personally, but not all resellers. All right, Hot Hippie. I used to like picking up this brand. I pass on it most of the time these days. This was $2. It's a silk blouse. I liked the print. It's a great neutral. It's a great career, or pair this with a pair of jeans with a cute little pair of heels, and it's a cute little going out top. So Hot Hippie, I believe is how it's pronounced. That's how I've always pronounced it. I think some people have said in my past videos it's Hout. Either way, this is why I show you the tags, so you can determine what I'm mispronouncing, and if you want to pronounce it a different way. But I do try to, I do try to pronounce things correctly when and if I can. But all right, so this I'm really only expecting about 20 to 25. I just liked the style. It's a great material content, and you know, that brand, sometimes you just have those brands that you used to get excited about, no longer get excited about, but still it's fun to find sometimes. That's kind of one of those for me. All right, so that is all the stuff from my best thrift haul ever. Now, a lot of that was bread and butter, but definitely some pops, some stuff that I'm listing for around $100, which is great. That should sell for over 50. I already had 4 sales from that stuff. So still really happy that for me, going thrifting in LA is almost a full tank of gas every time. It's about 2 to 2.5 hours to all my favorite thrift stores each way, 5 hours round trip, almost a full tank of gas, which for me is about $50 a tank. If I can get this stuff and all the stuff from the last thrift haul in one go, it makes life so great. However, I do think I went back to that thrift store. So technically it was 2 tanks of gas, but I still think it was worth it. I still got a lot of stuff. I can't remember how much stuff total from that day, but I want to say it was like 70 items from like one thrift store, which is phenomenal. All right, this next bag, I'm pretty sure all of this stuff is from my mom. And she got it at a Salvation Army $2 a day. Salvation Armies, how do you know about these sales? Go to their website, see if they have a mailing list, follow them on social media, your local thrifts or the big chains like Salvation Army or Goodwills. They are managed by different people. So if we have a sale in Southern California, it might not be a sale in New York, but just follow your local thrift stores and hopefully they'll post their sales, or ask them when you're in the store, just say, do you guys have any sales and how do I find out about them? And hopefully they'll be able to tell you. All right, so I have a couple of Free People sweaters. This one is a size large, metal tag, nice little oatmeal, it's kind of got an unusual, it's a little bit of a cowl neck, but then on the back, it kind of has this split, which I thought like almost like a backwards Peter Pan collar, but on a sweater with a cowl neck. I don't know. It's a great basic. It's a little bit oversized, great basic. Not super soft on this, or I probably would be wearing it right now. But since I'm clearly wearing another sweater in the same shade, but I own this. Whatever. This is not from that day. With this Free People, because of the size, because of its simplicity, somewhere between 25 and 30 is what I'm expecting with that one. Now this one I priced higher, and I'm actually expecting around $50, which for a Free People item is great, in my opinion. So this is also Free People. This is a medium/large. Anytime I see a tag that by a brand that has 2 different sizes, like this case, I will always put it to the size that it's closest to, in my opinion, based off of measurements, based off of fit. This is a very oversized cardigan by Free People. So I listed it under large. So it's still searchable. It still is a correct size. And then in the description, I write, this is a medium/large. But from the title to the choosing the size on the listing, I will always select a size because some people search by that. And if you write in M/L, that's not as searchable. But this is, I think, the Saturday morning cardigan. It's a very relaxed fit, kind of a beige pink, not quite pink, not quite beige, somewhere in between. It's kind of got an open knit style. It had a really adorable stock photo and size large, which is fantastic. Someone the other day said, I don't know if they were upset with me about saying I price higher for larger sizes. I price according to comps, and I find my comps and I try to narrow down as much as possible. So if this is going to get $10 more because it's a size large than if I were to pick this up in a size extra large, I'm just pricing based off of comps. It's not, I am not a size small. I know it's just supply and demand. And so I just price according to comps, and I do narrow it down by size if and when possible. Sometimes comps don't, like there's not many options, so I can't go size specific, but in this case, I do think that I'll be able to get just a little bit more because it's a large versus an extra small, but this is an oversized sweater, so that also helps. Either way, I don't price based off of my opinion, or I just price based off of comps, if that makes sense. And I'm happy to pay a little bit more for, a size 12 pair of jeans because I know that there are less on the market. So I personally, as a buyer, I'm willing to pay what something is worth. And if there's something I need, it's still usually a good deal. But I don't price higher because of a size. I just price based off of comps. Wow, was that a unnecessarily long description or explanation? Either way, I hope no one believes that I'm trying to do anything wonky, because that's not it's not my motive. All right, this is Anthropologie Pilcrow. This is kind of a newer Pilcrow tag. I always love seeing newer tags by Anthropologie. How do you know if it's newer? You resell for many, many years. You see a lot of tags. I'm sure some people have some blogs sharing recent Anthropologie tags, but for me, it's just experience. This is a newer tag, and I just know over the years because I've seen them change. This is an adorable orangey, kind of mustardy knit turtleneck. It is a size extra small, but it is oversized. So it fit with some room on my size 6 mannequin. So this will definitely be a more relaxed fit on extra small, or someone size small could easily fit into it with plenty of room. All right, I have a couple of Barefoot Dreams sweaters. Again, shout out to Mom. She grabbed these items. She watches a lot of my videos, sometimes probably in the background because, yeah, but she does know a lot of my favorite brands. Even though she doesn't sell clothing, she is familiar with a lot of these basics. So this is a one size fits most Barefoot Dreams. I've never sold this style, and it's pretty cute on the stock photo. It's kind of a tunic length. I think there was a stock photo where she was kind of wearing it as like a super oversized dress. But it's soft. It's not the softest Barefoot Dreams, but it's still a soft, cozy sweater. So I like that. I think the comps for this style were right around 40, but I've never sold the style, so it'll be a new one for me. Here's another Barefoot Dreams, a size large. And this is a cardigan I have sold before. And the comps for this one are right around 40 to 50. Some Barefoot Dreams I sell for 30, some I sell for 50. Most are right around that 40 mark for me. And they don't sell as quickly as they used to, but I still have decent luck selling this brand. But this one has a little bit more texture. It's kind of got an open front cardigan. And the great thing about Barefoot Dreams is on the material tag, there is a number if the material tag is still there. And this number, the style number, you can quickly Google and find the exact style with all the details. So that is very helpful. Love that about Barefoot Dreams. However, Barefoot Dreams came after me on eBay years ago and made me pull my listings because I had a couple things listed because I couldn't provide proof of original purchase. I kept them listed on Poshmark, and then more recently in the last year, I've listed Barefoot Dreams on eBay with no issues. But if it's only happened to me once or twice on any platform, and I don't use stock photos, so I don't get in trouble for that. But if a brand comes to eBay and says we're requiring this, I don't push back. I'll just remove the listing from eBay or wherever and keep it listed on the other website. So here's another Free People sweater, oversized. This is a medium. Definitely could fit a large though, but I like the little front accent, another oatmeal color. So I'm so bummed that sweater season is almost over. All right, here's a Rag & Bone. Now my mom knows Rag & Bone has to be pretty great for me to pick up, but this was $2 and it was a size large, which I know she's thinking of those things as well. And I appreciate that. So this is Rag & Bone size large. It is a fitted style. It's kind of got this blue and black. I think it's a blue and navy. Maybe it's blue and black stripe. So this fits great on the size 6 mannequin. Obviously it's got plenty of stretch and can fit a size large, but that one's probably only going to be around the 20 mark. This Free People, I don't think I said, probably in the 30 range. This is a brand I've sold a couple times, and this is called Title IX. They have some cute stuff. Let's see. Title IX. This is a size large. This is a mock neck. I think this might be a merino wool. It's not quite a base layer. Nope, polyester, nylon, spandex. Kind of feels like a merino wool, but Title IX has done fairly well for me. It's a great size. It's a very subtle stripe. And have I listed this one? If I did, I'm guessing it's probably in the 30-35 range as far as comps. But all right, this was actually a surprising pickup by my mom, only because I guarantee she wasn't looking in a swimsuit section. So I don't know if this was at the end of a rack and she just saw new with tags and decided to look it up. I don't know, but she certainly does not look at swimsuit section. But this is a new brand for me. It sold on Farfetch, and I believe this retailed for $150-ish, somewhere around there. And I listed it for, I think, around 70 or 80. So great pickup. The brand is called Jade Swim. And it's just this neon green. I did find the exact style of this cut. It does have the little thing at the bottom of the bathing suit, you know, for try-on purposes, which is great. But yeah, I think I listed this for about $70, thinking I could get about 50, which is phenomenal for a little swimsuit. So way to go, Mom. Oh, it's the all-in-one piece is what the style is. The color is melon and it's a size small. So really happy about that. And on the other extreme, not swim, is a pair of snow pants that are just new with tags by Columbia. Again, she got all these things for $2 a piece as well. So phenomenal. But hot pink snow pants, size 10 for women's, size large for women's. Large, regular, great quality. These retailed for about $100, $95. It was marked down to $79. I listed these for, I want to say 60 or 70, and I'm hoping for right around 50. There were quite a few comps new with tags. So really great pickup. If both of these sold for $50 a piece, I would be thrilled. But we are getting out of snow season. We'll see how the ski resorts do at the end of the season, but that might be sitting for a little bit, and that's okay. All right, two more items. This is a Rails extra large top. Now this one has a small flaw and she didn't notice it. And I only noticed it when I was taking pictures. It is a small hole somewhere. I'm not going to lie. It's very tiny, but I'm not going to lie. I might just pull this listing and just keep it for myself because I could wear this for real estate, but it's right by a button. There's just a tiny, it's not even really going to show up, but there's just the tiniest little hole right here. Very minor. This probably retailed for $150, $200 for this top. It's a great size. It's a great style, but if it's my size and I can get some use out of it and it's a very minor flaw like that, I may as well. So we'll see. I think I do have it listed. If I could get $30 for it, that would be great due to the size, classic style, but it is flawed, so it might not sell and it might just end up in my closet. So. All right, last item is Long Tall Sally. This brand caters to an audience of women who are looking for taller, longer items, and they do a really great job. Not everything is plus size by them, but I do often find plus size items. So this is US 14. This is just a sweatshirt with these little grommets on each armpit area. So just a great basic. Obviously, I had this steamed when I was taking photos. Great basic. This brand is hit or miss in comps, but I'm pretty confident I should be able to get about 20, 25 for that. And some of their pieces can go for, you know, closer to 40 if it's a good piece, like a more unique piece. But that is my $2 thrift haul. Shout out to Mom for getting me a few of these items. I really appreciate it. Means a lot, but I also get her some hard goods. So we do that for each other. And be sure to hit the thumbs up. I will be back soon. I have a really fun thrift with me. I'm not sure if that's going to be next up, but hopefully I can get that up soon. And I'll be back with another video. Bye.